disturbing piece of footage was filmed by a man camping alone deep in the wilderness. His video begins innocently enough, just the sound of crickets in the dark and the glow of his campfire flickering against the trees. But then he notices something watching him. In the distance, a dark, cloaked figure stands between the trees, perfectly still. Its face cannot be seen, its form hidden entirely in black. For a while it doesn't move, simply staring at him from the darkness. The footage ends without explanation, but many viewers believe it captured a real encounter with something not human. Even schools have become the setting for the unexplained. In Pakistan, disturbing footage surfaced from a schoolyard where dozens of students began behaving in ways no one could understand. Some collapsed onto the ground, writhing in pain as if possessed. Others started chanting and screaming incoherently. A few suddenly became violently ill with no medical cause. Teachers and parents rushed to help, but the chaos only grew. Videos from the scene are shocking. Children rolling on the floor, others clawing at the air, their eyes glazed over. The event made national headlines, and even now, experts cannot fully explain what caused it. Was it mass hysteria or something far darker?
ये सभी के सभी लोग पॉसेस हो चुके हैं। तुम्हें क्या लगता है? इस वीडियो को देखकर मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में जरूर बताइएगा।
And then there's the footage that seems harmless at first. A young woman was recording herself in her bedroom, filming a fun, spooky video for her channel. She was completely alone, or at least she thought she was. In the corner of the frame, a second figure appears, faint but undeniable. It doesn't move, it doesn't speak, but its shape is human, standing perfectly still in the shadows. She claims there was no one else in the room when she recorded the video. The clip left viewers unsettled, asking the same chilling question. If she was alone, then who was that?
Two glowing red points cutting through the darkness. The person filming does not approach. He simply zooms in, shaking, as she stands still. She doesn't move. She doesn't speak. She only stares. Imagine being alone in the dark and seeing that figure looking back at you, completely motionless. From haunted buildings to haunted stores, employees of a mobile phone shop swear their workplace is cursed. Their security cameras recorded something strange after closing. A phone, sitting safely on its display table, suddenly tips over and falls. There's no one around, no breeze, no movement, nothing to explain why it happened. One phone moving on its own could be brushed off as coincidence, but this wasn't the only time it happened. Staff claim that late at night, displays will rattle, phones will slide, and the alarms will sometimes go off without cause. Was this just faulty equipment, or is something else moving through the store when no one is watching? In another eerie video, a warehouse sits empty after hours. The lights are out except for the glow of security cameras. At first, the footage seems uneventful, just rows of shelves and a concrete floor. Then, a pale mist begins to form out of nowhere. It drifts across the floor, twisting and curling like smoke, only there's no fire, no cause, nothing that could have created it. At one point, it seems to stop, hover, and then vanish completely. Workers refuse to go into certain areas at night because they say they can feel someone following them in the dark. But what about when something appears right outside your own home? A family in North Carolina experienced this when their driveway security system detected movement late at night. Expecting to see a trespasser, they checked the footage. Instead, they were left speechless. The recording clearly shows the sensor activating, but the driveway is empty. No person, no animal, just the empty yard. It's as though something invisible walked directly across the property. The thought that something could trigger a motion detector without being seen is perhaps even more terrifying than actually spotting a figure on camera.
So I'm recording this video. Sorry if my voice is ass and my quality is fucking terrible. But there was a cabinet that slammed in my kitchen, and on top of that, there was some fucking noise going on, like footsteps and shit. So I think I'm haunted, or like this house has a ghost in it or some shit. Cause on some real shit, like at first I thought, oh, maybe it's like, I don't know, I left this open, and then, you know, the AC probably fucking pushed it or some shit, you know? But, first of all, thick ass fucking cabinets, so that's already fucking impossible. And second, they slow down when they close. And what I heard was literally, so, yeah. I think I'm haunted.
Imagine checking your doorbell footage and seeing strangers standing silently at your front door.
It's freaking creepy. 8:41, somebody knocks on the door, and then, hold on. Check out their outfits.
They're wearing two different dresses from what they were wearing.
It's nothing compared to what they were wearing.
And we saw them. It had polka dots. It had the dresses from
go
the...
back to the other one.
We literally just saw them and they were wearing...
And, like, go fast forward, like, it changes color. Watch, go fast
right
forward.
As soon as they
Right
get over there out of our porch.
What the heck is this? Is this at 8:41?
Look, they have
And they
and
said they were missionary, you know.
But missionaries don't come at 9 p.m. though. That's
I asked them, you know, that, you know, it's late. And they left. And they said, I'm sorry, not trying to be rude.
That's creepy.
Watch, go fast
right
forward.
As soon as they
Right
get
there.
over there out of our porch.
What the heck is this? Is this at 8:41?
Look, they have
And they said they were missionary, you know.
This next encounter raises more questions than answers. Was this really a zombie? A man appears on camera with blood on his clothes, a twisted neck, and lifeless eyes. He doesn't speak. He doesn't blink. He just stands there. The person behind the camera hides, recording quietly. Is this a prank, a sick person, or something not of this world? In this chilling video, a woman suddenly stops